The vibrant streets of Manila, where the hum of jeepneys filled the air and the scent of street food lingered at every corner. There lived a young woman named Kat and her childhood best friend, Daniel. They had grown up in the same neighborhood, where laughter echoed in basketball courts, and the local taho vendor was the morning alarm for everyone.
Their lives were intertwined like threads of an old Filipino bagging, colorful and full of stories. Kath, a spirited dreamer, had always been captivated by the tales of her grandmother, who shared stories of pre-colonial Filipinos who celebrated love and heroism in epic Kudiman songs. These narratives fueled Kat's ambition to become a filmmaker. She believed that the soul of the Philippines lay in its stories, so she wanted to bring them to life on screen.
Daniel, on the other hand, was a talented musician. His guitar was his constant companion, and he wrote songs inspired by the everyday beauty of Filipino culture. The resilience of vendors during typhoons, the vibrant festivals, and the enduring smiles of people despite hardships.
While Kath chased dreams behind the camera, Daniel composed melodies that spoke to the heart. Their friendship was a story in itself. Kath often teased Daniel about his messy hair, and Daniel poked fun at Kath's habit of overthinking. But beneath the banter was a bond that neither could put into words. They were each other's cheerleaders, critics, and safe havens. One summer, an opportunity arose that would change their lives.
A local cultural organization was hosting a competition for young artists to create a short film and an accompanying soundtrack that celebrated Filipino heritage. Kat saw this as her chance to showcase her grandmother's stories, and she knew Daniel's music would bring them to life.
Let's do this, Kat said, her eyes sparkling with determination.
Are you sure you want me?
Daniel teased, strumming his guitar.
You know my songs are more about halo-halo and balut than epic love stories.
Kat laughed.
Exactly why I need you. Who else can make Halo Halo sound poetic?
They began their project by dividing into the heart of the Philippine culture.
They visited historical sites, talked to elders, and participated in festivals. In Vigan, they marveled at the cobblestone streets and colonial architecture, imagining the stories of people who walked there centuries ago. In Cebu, they joined the Sinulog Festival, dancing with the crowd in honor of Santo Niño.
In Banaue, they stood before the rice terraces, awestruck by the ingenuity of their ancestors. These experiences didn't just enrich their project, they deepened their connection.
One evening, as they sat on the beach in Palawan, watching the sunset, Daniel played a new song he had written. The lyrics spoke of journeys and homecomings, of love that was both enduring and transformative.
That's beautiful.
Kat whispered, her voice tinged with emotion.
Daniel looked at her, his usual playful demeanor replaced with something tender.
It's inspired by you.
Kat's heart skipped a beat, but she quickly masked her feelings with a laugh.
Then it's guaranteed to win.
The next few weeks were a whirlwind of shooting scenes and recording music.
Kat directed with passion, capturing the essence of every story her grandmother had told her. Daniel's music infused each frame with soul, creating an emotional tapestry that resonated deeply.
When the film was finally complete, they named it Puso at Bayan, Heart and Nation. It was a love letter to the Philippines, though through the eyes of two young dreamers. The night of the competition arrived. The venue was packed with artists and supporters, all eager to celebrate Filipino creativity.
As their film played on the big screen, Kat felt a mix of pride and nervousness. She glanced at Daniel, who gave her a reassuring smile. The audience reaction was overwhelming. There were tears, laughter, and thunderous applause.
But when the winners were announced, Puso at Bayan took the grand prize. Kat and Daniel were ecstatic. But amidst the celebration, something more profound dawned on them.
Their project wasn't just about winning. It was about preserving the stories and spirit of their people. In the weeks that followed, their film gained recognition beyond the competition.
It was screened in schools, where students learned about Filipino heritage, and in communities where it reignited pride in local traditions. Kath and Daniel became advocates for cultural preservation, using their talents to inspire others. Amidst their rising success, their personal relationship deepened.
They realized that their journey wasn't just about their shared dreams, but also about their growing love for each other. Daniel finally confessed his feelings, not through words, but through a song he performed during a cultural event.
Kaya't sana'y paniwalaan mo ang pag-ibig kong ito. Kaya't sana'y paniwalaan mo ang pag-ibig kong ito.
As the last note faded, he looked at Kath and said,
You're my story, Kath, the one I want to tell for the rest of my life.
Kath, tears streaming down her face, replied,
And you're my music, Daniel. The melody I never want to end.
Years later, Kath and Daniel continued to create together, their works evolving into a legacy that celebrated Filipino culture.
They traveled the world, sharing the stories of their homeland through films and songs, inspiring audience to see the beauty in their own traditions. Their love story, intertwined with their passion for their country, became a narrative that others looked up to, a testament to how embracing one's roots could pave the way for a future rich in love and purpose.
And just like the old Kodiman songs their ancestors sang, Kath and Daniel's story became one that would be passed down through generations, a melody of love and legacy that resonated across time.